looks like it's probably going to be a Widow Mine drop to start off. I think he'll turn it around, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it would be way too risky to try to actually dive in on this. You can see immediately Stats as the Stalkers scrambling to get out in front of this.
I almost feel like Stats shouldn't move his Stalkers when he sees it. Because his blink is just about to finish, right? Like, literally a second later or something. And as soon as you move it, you know that Stats is staring there for the rest of the time. So you have no...
Right.
So, like, why would Maru ever send it in there? I think a lot of weaker Terrans would. They'd be like, I don't know, Medevac boost is good. And then Stats just shoots it down and gets it.
I don't know, I don't think Medevac boost is good. Oh, okay, turns around. Now he's going to be able to blink up here. Now, there's actually a decent number of infantry. I think if he blinks up, this is suicide.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that full blink in. But, hey, depot?
No, just take the depot out.
Yeah, do what you can with what you got. Lemonade and all that.
So there's no way he can get up there, even more so now. The Widow Mines will immediately pop off the rest of those Stalkers. But this is good to stay around here on the outside. Terran is preparing for a push, though. We have that stim about to finish. He does come in here. He's going to go for the Medevac and actually, I think, not get it.
I love that he's trying for the Medevac, though.
Well, the idea is definitely there. If he can take that out.
Ooh!
Whoa, that was like his last second.
If he hadn't pulled the 3 probes, that actually would have burrowed. Really good call by Stats.
Okay, so the push is going to come out now. Again, if he could tag any of these Medevacs, that would be nice. Blinked away a little bit too soon. Stim done. +1 attack is done, and combat shield is done now. So, I mean, right now, the Terran army has just become a lot more scary looking. Cannot quite get back home with those Stalkers.
Yeah, he needs to recall those, actually, because he needs his full force here if he's going to hold. Warping in sentries, you can tell that means he's scared. He's not going to have Guardian Shield up.
He doesn't want to fight. He wants to sandbag this as much as possible.
Yeah, he needs his 1-1 to finish. It's not going to finish, really, before the engagement, though, no matter what.
Maru getting closer and closer here. More Warpins coming in.
And this is what I was talking about with these stim timings have done well already, but now that, you get stim, you get your combat shields done very quickly. I like that he comes down for a moment, but... Can he actually stop
Oh my god, the Immortal might be isolated. Pretty good force fields, though. He actually manages to get that Immortal backed off really nicely. Stats with just stellar defense here.
Yeah, it really is.
It's hard to attack in, though, on King's Cove. It's hard to get up there when they're on 3 bases. In some ways, it's like the worst time to attack. Now, I know that the stim timing has changed here with the patch, but you are seeing, again, the map sort of dictating the pace of the game regardless of when that new stim timing is that you just can't quite... You can't quite get up there easily where you're safe.
Oh, wow.
Wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, can you really kill all that with just...
Really, yeah. Well, he gets 5 probes.
Oh, my God.
That's good use.
All right.
Ooh, that's a big catch right there. Did Stats frown?
I was looking, for some reason, with our lighting in the studio, Maru's face is lit and Stats is in the dark.
That was 4 High Templars in there.
Oh, was it?
That was 4 High Templars. That was not 4 Zealots. That's crazy. Ouch. You can see him making a disruptor now. Oh, no, he cancels. He's like, I'm afraid. Then he's like, no, I'm not.
Okay, now he's doing it again.
I just wanted to get my +3 going. The gas is tight,
This might be a good moment to try to attack in here, although it's going to be hard to get the Warp Prism drop off.
Yeah.
With the Templars, it's still, I mean, the number of disruptors you have, kind of hard for this infantry army to really deal with that.
Yeah, against this type of army, you can't really do a heads-up attack because disruptors are too good defensively. Like, you have to respect the disruption ball no matter what. So I feel like from here, Maru has to really think about running around a little bit more, hitting multiple edges, but Stats is not overexpanding at all.
Okay. The disruptor balls are going to start to make a no man's land. A mobile one at that, where you can't quite get close to the protoss. But notice how conservative Stats is being. He really just does not want to overextend. I think he wants to finish up that 3-3 upgrade and then engage.
I think you're probably right about that. He's also going into his Tempest tech, which will pre-counter this tech from Maru. Wow, that was huge
that was really good. Armor about to finish, about 10 seconds out. Great stimming down here. Again, trying to separate. Nice force fields.
Some amazing EMPs there and everything, but the disruptors are just killing it.
Okay, now Protoss techs into Tempest.
Yeah, and it's in perfect time to stop this massing of Liberators that's occurring. But he does still have those Vikings, let's not forget, right? So that will give a little bit of buffer at least to those Tempests.
Tempests here are the answer to the Liberators. He'll tag it here so that he always knows exactly where they are so he doesn't miss them in any blind spots from his own vision. And look at this. He just guns it down, and the Liberators are completely useless. Now, there's an army going around this. Shine's got a nice zoomed-out shot here. This is actually a perfect location to get stormed, though. Here we go. Okay, now that's a really good flank of those disruptors.
Wow, what an engagement from Maru there. Beautifully done, targeting on the right disruptors with the Psy Storms from the high ground. Ridiculously strong against Maru's incoming army.
Okay, continuing to keep them back.
That was awesome.
That was really
impressive.
What a
great move from Maru. Like, I was like, no, you're going to lose everything to disruptors. No, he targeted them perfectly.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Another scan over here. But I think Protoss wants to come in here again. There's almost no more Liberators. I think there's 3 total.
Yeah, not too many. He's making mostly Vikings now to fight against these Tempests a bit more. I love that Blink for DT's on the way.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Good call.
That can come in really
4
handy.
4 nukes.
I love that new EMP radius, too. Oh, 4 nukes?
Yeah.
I don't see any creep tumors, though.
Yeah,
Where's the creep tumors he's going to kill with these nukes? Isn't that what nukes are for, clearing creep tumors?
I thought that's all they were for.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. That's weird. What a sniper.
I snipe. I'm an assassin.
Maru is, you know what?
I am the knight.
We were talking about how amazingly perfect Stats is playing, but like some of these moves from Maru, really nice.
Well, they're both being so
army,
patient here.
Yeah.
I mean, we so often just see players just go, just attack right in. You know, they make that sound. They make that sound as
they
their army.
do make that sound.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like.
I gotta say, I think Stats is starting to lose a little bit of control here.
Maru is outplaying him right this second, it feels like, and it's not like Stats is playing poorly. Like, this is a really reasonable unit composition that we see him using right now. It was kind of new, like, 4 months ago, but a lot of people using this kind of disruptor, Tempest, Stalker type of ball.
Well, he's just not going to get in here. Is this just a bad spot for Protoss to be trying to fight from? It seems like it's so wide and open for the Terran, and it's so hard to get your clunky units through this area.
I think he is missing a couple things that he could be doing here.
Like he for instance, go to the upper right.
Yeah, he should be sending units around a little bit more. We see him sending a few units off to the side now, but I'd really like to see some speed warp prisms out in the map.
Oh, I like
that
idea.
Fly 2 speed warp prisms, you will get that into the main base no matter what, right? And if you just put 10 supply of charge lots in there, Maru's going to be, you know, I mean, Maru multitasks very well, but that's going to be hard to deal with, no doubt.
Okay.
My God, have an EMP!
Yeah. Can we see some more EMPs like that? Just all at once?
I feel like if you get hit by 4 EMPs...
It has to do damage to the hull, right?
Either hull damage or at least give them, like, some sort of weird confusion where, like, if you click down, they walk up and stuff like that, you know? Like one of those really terrible mechanics that are in some games. It's like your unit is drunk or something.
Yeah, it just stumbles around.
I want to see what he's going to do with those nukes. Where's the nukes at?
Yeah, he made 4, and he didn't get to use, I believe, any of them.
He's waiting for creep tumors. Man,
that's right.
He's got to damage a spore with them. This is a wild game. Look at that. 3 more Stargates, more disruptors coming out.
Look at the bank here for Stats. Stats is like, watch this, Solar.
Dude, if he gets into just Disruptor Tempest, it's like, hey, we only hit ground. Hey, we only hit air. It's like Roach Corruptor or something, right? It's
yeah.
What kind of unit comp would that be?
Well,
should Oracles be a biological unit so they can be sniped by the Ghost?
Oh, nice angling to try to come in here and storm that, but
just, you know, these are the types of things I think about when games slow down like this.
Yeah, and this one slowed down quite a bit. We have another one of these tug-of-war matches in the middle of the map.
Well, the Vikings starting to do some work. Shield batteries helping out a lot. Looks like he wants a nuke push into the batteries. Can't unburrow those and run away.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess this stuff all just gets annihilated.
Looks like it. Ooh, that nuke's going to be juicy.
Yeah, this might be one of our more satisfying nukes of GSL history. Happy birthday, GSL.
Yeah, it wasn't that size. We deserve better than that nuke.
Okay, another attack in here. Oh man, he's actually starting to really tear through. Yeah, you can really start to see how flimsy some of these protoss units are when they're independent from each other.
Well, Stats has a huge bank, so warps in 14 Stalkers, actually. Doing a great counterattack over here at the same time.
Now, that counterattack is actually really starting to pick up damage here. That being said, Maru's really starting to nuke and gun down everything over here. He's not moving those probes. He's not moving those probes.
They're fine.
38 probes are dead. 47 probes are dead. Okay,
well,
but
the counterattack though is killing like 4 command centers.
Oh, but he can nuke the counterattack. Just nuke everything.
He nuked the counterattack. That's crazy.
Okay, I think Stats just screwed this up and died. He does not have enough.
He has 68 supply.
Yeah, no, he lost everything. Now it's landed Vikings. I've seen everything now.
Okay, don't worry. He's making 15 DTs. He's got this.
Yeah, but they're gonna get nuked. Oh, maybe if he's not, maybe he's a little bit faster.
Blink on.
Blink.
Oh, that's a good surround.
That was
right
cool.
There.
I like the smoke coming out. Wow, what's? They're invisible. Oh, they're around us everywhere.
Well, he still has some bang.
Well, now he's got 45 supply. Okay, he's dead.
This reminds me of some games from like 2 years ago where the Protoss is doing so fantastically against Terran, but literally doesn't have enough gateways to win if they lose their army. I remember that.